Ноги соедините, руки опустите. Ноги соедините, руки опустите.
So let's think about something more abstract, in fact, something that is on our way to really penetrating our daily lives, the Internet of Things, the Internet of Everything, as some may call it. And what do you think will be the impact of it in mobile as we think of it, of mobile users, of mobile advertising, mobile marketing, and what will be this effect on the customer lifecycle value then?
Oh yeah, well, Internet of Things. This is a huge subject. Of course, if you were at CES a few weeks ago, you'd seen that everybody was talking about wearable. It's not a fad. It's kind of a new trend and a new
A buzzword.
fashionable terms to talk about. Right? Everybody
Okay.
talks about wearables. I think, of course, that there are some predictions that say that there will be by probably I think in 2 years 2.5 billion connected devices that will be online. So it's a market that will also grow very quickly. It's not yet a mature market at all. It's very experimental. I think I've seen some stuff that is really truly impressive. For instance, there's this company called Estimote. It was a startup that I met in Poland years ago. Now they were accepted through Y Combinator, which is an accelerator based in the US. They produce these beacons. Basically, there's a low energy Bluetooth system that actually connects with your mobile phone. To make it simple, it's a bit more complex than this. But what I mean here is that we're seeing a more machine-to-machine devices that talk to each other without having you as a consumer or user or the person to make any type of interaction. It can be a little bit scary, but actually it's something that more marketers will try, especially for hyper-local marketing. So to actually grab the attention of someone who actually enters a shop, a store, or goes in front of a massive billboard. There's many examples you can see. So yes, it will grow, but it will still be part of it. Sorry, it will still be very much linked to the development of the explosion, I would say, of mobile. I think mobile is really the central connector for you as a person, and all these other devices will talk to it. But then, of course, this is what happens behind. Devices will talk to each other, make your life so you have the rise of it's like having personal assistants, but they don't talk to you. I mean, when we say personal assistants, most people nowadays think about Siri. The Siri is you having an interaction with your phone, and the personal assistant comes back to you. There's not only Siri, there's all these tools that help you as a user. Again, because most of them think about consumer-centric innovation, but also these devices will talk to each other, whether it's for the consumer, whether it's for the enterprise, because that's another big market. Won't probably have time to talk about it today, but all these devices will. It's a market that will clearly explode, and it will change. So if you ask me what will change for marketers, I think what it will change is that marketers will have to become more intelligent about how
Capitalize
to consumers. One of the main reasons is that with all these additional wearables, Internet of Things, so basically connected devices that includes mobile, includes everything. There's more and more data, but also more and more the attention span of a user, hence consumer, becomes less and less big, and thus and people also get more mature about how they use technology and how they access information and receive information. And I think that consumers, I'm not saying that's going to happen in 2014, but the more we go, the more consumers, the more tired they will be about the same old. I think marketers will have to do a little bit more inventive how to talk to consumers without boring them, without them feeling aggressed by messages.
It is also a trend. Technology is saving you from technology, right? We will see.
Yeah. Well, the good thing though with the Internet of Things, the things talking to each other. I mean, again, technology doesn't create by itself. It's us. We drive technology in terms of invent things. Humans invent things. It's dreams, and fears, and hope, and we want a better life, more convenient. I believe that technology with machine learning, so when machines talk to other machines, they can actually, there's a lot of stuff that can come off our plate, so they can actually help us, and that can also reduce part of our addiction to technology, consumer-oriented technology. There's other very interesting things happening that, again, behind the scenes that you don't see. For instance, server farms, the number of people required to actually manage the server farms, and hence where all your data is actually located, it's growing less and less. But you have a lot of various companies are trying it. Juju for Ubuntu, for instance, they're trying to making it so basically. It means that there's a falling price. Innovation is about falling prices. It's about making something that is too expensive at some point. It's not expensive anymore. Trust me, when we're doing a startup back in 1999, we had to buy all the servers before even having customers. Nowadays, you can just ramp up the scaling on demand.
I can only imagine.
It becomes. I believe that at some point, you as a consumer, you as a user, don't like either of these terms. You as a person, basically, you will also have more control about what you do, how you do it, and more understanding about technology. Because the price is becoming so. Basically, you will have, and you already have in your pocket. Your phone is more powerful. An iPhone 5s, and again, I'm not religious about which phone you have. An iPhone 5s is probably more powerful than a MacBook 4 years ago. So you have in your pocket something that is more powerful than the entire world back in 1945. So there is a risk, of course, but there's also, for me, it's because I'm a very optimistic guy, there's also an amazing possibilities for people to actually start using technology for their own good, for making better lives, especially in emerging countries, especially for the next billion being all these people that are not connected yet, for whom, the first ever interaction they will probably have with technology will be a smartphone.